What's up, Vaughn? What's up, Jerry? Can you hear me? Yeah. Everything. You can hear me? We good?
Oh yeah, we good.
We're gonna kick it in the kitchen.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'm about to be doing my cooking class, son. Yeah. Hold on. What was I just looking at? Let me clear all this stuff out. Vaughn.
Hey.
You gonna grace us with your presence today?
Oh, yes.
Ooh. I'm gonna show you something Octavia is hopping on. I'll show you how Coach gets down, right? You
okay.
In the kitchen.
Okay.
With Cat. Taking a nutrition class. Man,
all right.
Talk it, I live it. I do this. Man, you know what I need to go get? I need to go get one of them chef hats. Little chef hats with my little apron and it says Coach Cat.
Yeah, you need
this apron.
Yeah. What's going on, Octavia? I'm letting everybody take a second. So while we're waiting for everybody to hop on today, what we're gonna do, it's starting to get warmer and everything outside. As it gets warmer, you don't really you want hot food, but you want to do it in a way that it still feels light. You don't feel like you have to be over that stove, that hot ass stove for too long. So today we're gonna make some smacking ass lettuce wraps. Okay. So the ingredients. All right. I'm gonna show you all the ingredients. Hold on. 1 second. All right. Who knows what this is?
lettuce.
What kind though? It's just not.
Is that romaine?
Romaine.
Come on, you know your way around the kitchen.
Romaine lettuce, my friend.
We got some romaine lettuce. That's what we're gonna be using as our shell, as like our taco shell. Okay.
Gotcha.
We're using diced or shredded carrots. If you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably like, I would say that's like a cupful. Anybody know what these are?
Mushrooms.
What kind of mushrooms though? There's a special
Shiitake
kind of mushroom. Huh?
Are those shiitake mushrooms?
Damn, Vaughn, I'm gonna take you to like the Price is Right or something. You just got all the answers today.
That wasn't even me. I don't know.
That
was
Michael.
Oh, that was Michael?
Yes.
Michael, you got yourself blocked, so you can't win the grand prize with the camera block like that.
I'll take it. I'll take her prize.
Oh, my camera's blocked. Oh, sorry.
So yes, shiitake mushrooms. The reason why I'm using shiitake mushrooms, if you've never used shiitake mushrooms, like a texture, once you cook them, they have like a meaty texture to them, right? So shiitake mushrooms, you can use them for burgers, all different spaghetti, all different kinds of stuff, right? But today we're gonna use it in the wraps. I'm gonna chop these up in a second. Anybody can tell me what this is?
Cabbage, purple cabbage.
We got the cabbage, okay? Anybody knows what this is?
Onion.
Onion. Boom, come on. It's easy, right? Stuff you're familiar with. Now I'm gonna throw a loop. Today we're doing like an Asian infused twist to this. So I had to get all fancy because I was like some kind of like foreign chef to y'all, right? So if y'all can guess what this is, y'all like real G's out there. What is this? Hold on, let me see if I can get that into this.
Watercress.
What?
It's watercress.
Water cloak. What would you find it at the store? Huh?
Water chestnuts?
Oh, ding, 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 ding. Come on. Okay, okay. I see y'all up on y'all game. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got another one for y'all. Wait, wait, wait. Let me see if y'all know what this is. It's Asian. Is you would put
Is it jicama?
jicama?
Yeah.
No.
Egg roll pipes?
Huh?
Like wrap? Like that? Is that the wrap they use for the egg rolls?
Nope. Hold on. I'll pull one out so y'all can see it a little bit better. All right.
The ginger.
Chuck. No
What
guess?
is it?
Wait, bring it a
They
little
make
closer. Let me
chairs
see.
out of it.
Wait,
Is it bamboo
wait.
shoot? Ginger.
Huh?
Sushi? I mean, is it like for sushi wrap? Seaweed?
I heard somebody say it.
Bamboo shoots.
Boom. Who said
Ginger?
that?
Me, Bliss, of course.
Oh, there you go, Bliss. Man, I can't even see. You don't got your camera going. Yes, bamboo shoot. Okay. So, anybody know what that is?
Let's see.
I can't even see. What is it?
Come on.
Is that ginger?
Huh?
That looks like ginger.
Ginger?
Ginger. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Okay, that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm lied. I lied. It's two other things I'm be using today. This one I gotta bring down a little bit more so y'all can see, because it's in a little container. Y'all can see this?
Not really.
No.
What is that? I can't
Starts
see
with
that.
the G. Huh?
Can't she? Can't she?
No, that's some garlic right there. Okay. The spice
Okay.
we're gonna use in this particular dish that I make, which is real fun to make. I don't really use any like salt, pepper, anything like that. But you can. The way I get all the flavors to infuse, because I said, what kind of dish are we doing today? It's inspired by what? Anybody remember?
Looks like some kind of, I didn't hear it, but it looks like some kind of Asian dish. That's all I can say.
Tacos.
Come on, Bliss. So how are we gonna bring all these ingredients together? We're gonna use one simple thing to bring all these ingredients together.
A wok.
We're gonna use some teriyaki.
Teriyaki sauce.
Okay.
Oh.
So something real simple that you can drizzle over this dish as it cooks. Now, I did forget one other thing, and you know, I personally sometimes use. I don't know if anybody has any allergies to, but I do use tempeh. Right? Tempeh is super high in protein. This one actually, how many servings is it? It's 3 servings in this one container right here. You can get it from like Sprouts, and per serving, how many grams? 13 grams. So this one is 39 grams of protein. Okay, it comes like this. Now, for those that's never used tempeh, tempeh doesn't have any flavor. Well, in my opinion, it doesn't have any distinct like flavor. You have to either put a sauce or season it, whatever the case may be, and then it'll have a flavor, right? But it's super high in protein. It's a great source of protein. Now, did I show you guys anything that was super crazy that you don't think you could find at your local store? Pretty much everything we can find at our local store, right?
Yep.
All right. This recipe.
Now, what is going on with the sound quality? I hear something with the sound quality. Do you hear
Hold
it?
on, let me see. Hold on, wait. I got y'all. Y'all. Watch this. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So this doesn't. All right. Boom.
Thank you.
All right, I took care of the sound. Boom. Look, come on, Coach got this. I'm getting used to this Zoom stuff. Look at that. Ooh. Okay. So we're using, I believe, let me count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 ingredients, y'all. 11 ingredients. And probably the most expensive ingredient, just if I'm eyeballing it, is probably the teriyaki sauce, right? You're not spending over 30 bucks making this meal. And this, I would say you can at least, with this amount that I'm gonna show you, you can at least feed like 3 to 4 people. You know what I'm saying? So just to give you an idea, price-wise, very cost efficient, very time efficient. And you can also do other tweaks. I'm gonna tell you at the end, you know, other ways that you can tweak it, how you can say, okay, you know, we had this tonight, I have leftovers, what can I do with the rest of this? Okay, so I'll show you cool different ways to get started. So first, we need a pan to cook in, right? So as your coach, what I'm gonna use is just one of these standard pans. What I'm gonna do is, give me 1 second. So as y'all know, the thing that's gonna probably take the longest to cook is the cabbage. You know, we don't want that hard cabbage in our lettuce wrap, right? So what I'm gonna do is I put a little water in the pan just so it can soften up the cabbage. This is probably like 2 cups. You know how when you buy the packets already chopped up at the store, I was being lazy today. I was like, do I really feel like cutting up a cabbage? Not really. You know, I'm just like y'all, got busy lives, got kids and everything. I want to get it done quick. I bought the pre-chopped up cabbage already. So it's already cut. I put like maybe 1/4 of a cup of water in the pan, put it at medium heat, and I'm just gonna toss this in. While I toss this in and this is softening, I'm gonna start to cut up the rest of my ingredients. So I'm gonna start cutting up my shiitake mushrooms. I'm gonna start cutting up my onions, my tempeh, and we're gonna get started. How's that sound, y'all? Sound good? Okay, so let me throw this in the pan. So as we're going, if anybody has a question, you know, we could do it classroom style. You could raise your hand. I could unmute you one at a time, so it's not a whole bunch of loud background noise going on, and we can get done through this class a lot faster. Sound cool? So if we have a question, be like, Coach, pick me. I got a question. Okay. What's that? A smoothie over there, Michael? You killing that smoothie. That's perfect for today. All right. So the reason why I wanted to create this class, you know, I'm always at the gym preaching about the importance of a plant-based diet, right? That's one of the things that you hear me talk about all the time, like the importance of a plant-based diet, all the health benefits. Now, everything that I showed you, let me get the camera to come up a little bit higher. Everything that I showed you has some kind of health benefit, right? Like, for example, shiitake mushrooms, right? Shiitake mushrooms have so many different health benefits. They boost your immune system, right? So they're great in what vitamin? Yes, if they're boosting your immune system. Michael, you look like you know the answer. You don't know? Vaughn? Octavia? Octavia's not even turning on her camera. Jerry? Come on. Come on.
I'm driving, that's why.
Oh, you're driving. Okay, no worries. We want you to be careful. Don't drive and try to watch the video while I'm cooking. Oh, matter of fact, y'all supposed to remind me to record. I know I can record somewhere on here, right?
It says it's recording.
It says it's recording? Boom. Cool. Okay, we're recording. I got to get better at that too, y'all. I'm not super tech savvy. I get the job done. So what I do when I'm chopping these up, as you can see, I got my little chopping board. Let me get the stuff out the way so y'all can check it out. Boom, right? So me personally, oh, matter of fact, let me rinse them off real quick. Let me rinse off my mushrooms real quick before we get to going. Just give them a nice little rinse. All right. right, let me get a paper towel. La, 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 la. Where are our paper towels go? Oh. Boom. Boom, I'm back, y'all. I just had to go grab a paper towel to dry these off, right? So now when you're thinking about shiitake mushrooms, like some of the health benefits, you know, they help boost your immune system. They're very high in like vitamin C. They also help with lowering cholesterol. You know, they help lower they also help lower your blood pressure, things like that. So using food as our medicine is key, y'all. Food can be delicious and be healthy at the same time. I think that's what we fail to realize is that when we think about healthy food, for whatever reason, we think it can't be delicious, right? Ooh, look at Coach, looking like I'm a gourmet chef. Put in a nice little dice. Y'all be like, Coach, you about to lose a finger cutting like that. It's been working for me since I was a teenager cutting like this. So if I'm not doing it all professional, to all my professional cooks out there, then I do apologize for not doing it the proper way. But guess what? It gets the job done. So just get in nice little cut on here, cutting it up so it's not big chunks. So boom, just that fast, just that simple. We got it diced up, right? So I'm gonna throw that back into the tray in my little pot. Have that ready to go. I got one more piece that didn't get a good cut on it. But all our food should serve a purpose to our body, right? Everything that I'm showing you today is something that's gonna help you. Either it helps with lowering your blood pressure, it has antioxidants. We want antioxidants because it helps. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me unmute real quick, because I want to be able to talk with you at this part of the class. All right. So antioxidants helps get rid of like free radicals and stuff like that inside our body to keep everything moving, y'all. We want to be able to flush things out of our body. You know, when we eat certain processed foods, what happens is things get stuck inside of our digestive system, right? They get stuck, we start to get bloated, we start to feel like we're moving slower, our brain function starts to slow down because things that we might be eating might not be high in fiber, might not have any nutritional value, and it takes a toll on our body. We want to eat more live foods that are going to give us the proper minerals and vitamins that we need, so our body functions the best on a daily basis. All right, right now I'm going to get through this onion because I don't want y'all to see me cry. I know sometimes I make y'all cry in the gym, and I know y'all can't wait to see me cry, but I'm just gonna be chopping up this onion. So I just gave it a nice little chop, as y'all can see right here. Check it out. I just sliced it up. Nice little pieces like that to throw in. I'm gonna use a bowl. Actually, I'll use this right here to go. You know, onions, also great in antioxidants. Also reduces inflammation, helps with cholesterol, blood pressure. Onions also help you with blood clots. So just to think, when we're using these foods, they all serve a purpose, y'all. Okay, what else do we got to chop up? We got the tempeh. Tempeh. Anybody have any food allergies? Any food allergies out there?
No.
No
Fish.
food allergies?
Nope.
No?
Fish.
Okay. Perfect. Huh? Okay.
Shrimp.
So I'm gonna put y'all back on mute. I hear some noise. So Tempeh, like I said, is a soy product. Hold on. Mute all. Boom. Yeah, tempeh is a soy product. I know some people, you know, can be sensitive to soy. I don't eat it all the time, but I do have tempeh occasionally, right? I occasionally have soy and different things every blue moon. It's not a huge part of my diet, but it does taste good in this particular recipe. If you did have a food allergy, or you didn't, or you don't enjoy soy, or you don't want any soy products, I'd also recommend substituting this for, like, you could put chickpeas. I've done it with chickpeas as well, the same recipe, and it comes out delicious as well. Same thing, that's gonna be the protein on the plate. So you could use chickpeas for the protein, or you could use tempeh for this Asian dish. The only thing I really don't care for is all this packaging. You know, tempeh is not only high in fiber, it also is fermented, so it also great for digestive as well. So people out there that have digestive issues, you know how we talk about kombucha and all these other things that help with the digestion because they're fermented. Tempeh is one of those things that also helps out. So you kind of kill two birds with one stone. Boom. So I'm getting out the package real quick. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, okay? So let me stir this around. The cabbage is coming along well. So as you guys can see, so I'm bringing it over to y'all. So this is what the cabbage is looking like. All I did was put some water. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Keep on letting it get nice and soft. So I'm just gonna pour a little extra water in there. I'm one of those cooks that, you know, grew up having the eyeball stuff. So if you've never worked with tempeh, it's crumbly. So it comes in a block, as you can see. So it comes in a block just like this. You can see the soy in it. So if you can crumble it down, or you can cut it into strips. What I'm gonna do with this particular one, I'm gonna cut it into some strips. Let me get a bowl to throw it in. Boom, that'll work. So what I'm gonna do, just cut it down into some strips like this. As y'all can see, boom, like that. Nice little chunks, boom. Boom. Okay, turn it to the side, give it one more little cut. So you don't want to cut it too thin because I want to keep the texture. So when we're making it, it has texture to it. So not only will we be getting texture from our shiitake mushrooms, we'll get a little texture from the tempeh as well, okay? So we're gonna take that, throw that into a bowl. Matter of fact, make it a lot easier. Just take it, boom. Real simple, real easy. Some got away from me, y'all. Gotta take that, boom, get that out of here. All right. So, what else do we have to cut up? So, the funny thing about this, the water chestnuts, right? For those that I was talking to just a second ago, water chestnuts, even though they're called chestnuts, they're not a nut, okay? So those that you have nut allergies, you're not gonna be affected by it. Same thing with this, just giving it a nice little cut right here. Bringing it down, boom. Chopping it right up, boom, boom, boom. There we go. So if you could think of the texture of what this is, it kind of, if anybody's had it, Bliss, would you say it's kind of like a potato texture?
I would.
Huh?
It
Has
is like
that
a potato chip. I think it's a little crisper. It's just a little bit
Yeah, a
crisper
little bit
than a
more
potato.
firm than a potato, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. Working
Mm-hmm.
with it, it's a little bit more firm than a potato, but has that same kind of look to it. Now, the water chestnut also has its health properties. So it also helps with your blood pressure, antioxidants. It also fights off other diseases in the body. So this meal that we're creating is highly nutritious and has so many different health properties. Let me go check on the cabbage. I hear it simmering in the background. Smells so good in here right now. All right. Once the cabbage cooks down, everything else only takes like a minute or two to heat up. Now, the bamboo shoots is actually a little bit more tougher, in my opinion. So, hold on, let me mute everybody. There's some background noise. So it's a little bit more tougher. It has a little bit more texture, a little bit more chewy to it. Same thing right here. If you're looking at it as I dice it up right here, boom. So I'm just gonna give it a nice easy chop on here, chop it down. Now the bamboo shoot, the cool thing about it is it also helps with digestion. What else does it work with? It has anti-bacterial properties, anti-cancer. Where are some other things that are cool about it? You can also, it also helps with your appetite. So when you're eating foods that are high in fiber, y'all, I know some people be like, man, I just stay hungry all throughout the day, right? Well, if you're eating foods that are high in fiber, high in minerals, vitamins, and everything, it tends to, let me give it a nice little chop, tends to help with that appetite where those food cravings tend to go away, right? When we're eating more processed foods that don't have as much life in them, that have been super processed, that's when our bodies constantly are craving those things. It's like, it's an endless tunnel. We're always hungry. We never seem to be satisfied. We're addicted to those super salty foods that they have at the store, the chips, you know. That was my biggest thing. Like one of my go-tos before I was, you know, really focused on what I was putting in my body and everything, I would go get chips all the time and eat up damn near a whole bag of chips by myself. You know what I'm saying? Want to go get those Doritos and those big bag of hot Cheetos and all that kind of stuff. And I'd just be eating it. And then, you know, there's so much sodium in those foods. Then I start drinking, and I'd be drinking all types of stuff. Not only drinking soda and stuff, but drinking alcohol. And all that stuff it just creates inflammation in the body, right? We want to eat foods and put foods in our body that eliminate inflammation. So all that inflammation starts to go down. That's the whole purpose of eating a whole food, plant-based diet, right? All right. It looks like, oh my God. All right. So let me show y'all. Cabbage is there, y'all. We got it. Cabbage is ready to go. So I'm gonna start building everything together. Everything's getting nice and soft. Let me add just a little bit. I don't want anything to stick to the pan. So like I said, I don't add a lot of water, but I add just enough to put it at the bottom so nothing sticks, right? So the things that I'm gonna throw in first are, actually I'm gonna start with the shiitake. I'm gonna throw the shiitake in there. Let the shiitake start to cook down. Man, when y'all know when y'all in the kitchen and you have that freshly cooked meal, everything just smells so delicious. What we fail to realize, especially with our digestion, we always think of our gut. our true digestion actually starts in our mouth with our saliva, right? Our saliva is what breaks down our food when we chew it. So it goes down and it's able, because once the food gets down here, I mean, we have acid and other things in our stomach that help break it down, but we can't chew it anymore, right? So we want to make sure we chew up the food really good, let the saliva get on it and break everything down. So when you're cooking, when you cook your own food and you're in the kitchen and your mouth starts to salivate, that's because your body sends signals to the brain to let it know that, oh man, it's almost time to eat. Let me get ready. Let me get those juices starting to flow in the mouth. So now I just added the onions. So now your body's like, oh, okay, it's almost go time. I'm starting to add them one at a time. I'm adding the chest walnuts, the bamboo shoots, getting everything in there, letting everything come together, break down. Usually I don't, so some people cook their food, you know, super long and cook the nutrients out of their food. You don't want to cook your food until you cook all the nutrients out of it. Like I said, certain things take a little bit longer than others to break down, like the cabbage. So it's a little bit tougher, but other things you just want to let it saute enough so the natural sugars and everything are released from it, right? You don't want to cook it until it's dead. You don't want to eat dead food. That defeats the purpose, right? But like I said, you just want to cook it long enough. Oh man, it smells so good in here. Pretty soon they're gonna invent something where we can actually share smell, you know, through these devices. You'd be like, oh, I smell exactly what Coach is talking about. This whole kitchen is smelling good. So everything, I'm mixing it all together. So let me show y'all what this looks like. So now, right here, boom, you can see I'm just mixing it together, cooking. I'm waiting for the onions and everything to break down. Give it a second. I usually throw in my tempeh last and like the carrots. That's just my personal preference with this particular recipe. And I'm one of those people that like to clean up while they're cooking to make sure everything stays neat. All right, so let me get to cleaning some of this stuff up while I'm talking to y'all. But we don't want, you know, every time we think about cooking at the house, y'all, we make it seem like, oh, it's a huge hassle to cook at the house. That's why we go and grab something fast, you know, fast food. We want it right now. Well, if you really take the time to plan out your week and make sure you have the right stuff in your refrigerator, like some of these things, like I said, you could repurpose so many times. My wife tells me, like, I can find anything in the refrigerator and repurpose it, right? And find another way how to use it, how to make it taste brand new. Like, for instance, with this recipe that I'm showing y'all, exact same ingredients. You can always switch up the sauce, which is going to give it a new flavor profile. Whatever sauce that you want to put on there, you could put like a barbecue sauce. You could do a lot of different things. Probably take out the bamboo shoots and the water chestnuts and add different things. You could add bell peppers, little things like that. And then guess what? Throw it into a tortilla and have a taco. Get some quinoa, heat up some quinoa. Today, you know, I wasn't really feeling like having a complex carb, but it was one of those days, it's hot outside. I didn't want nothing super heavy, but I wanted something that was going to satisfy me. That's why I was using it as a lettuce wrap. And if tomorrow, like I said, if it was a little bit cooler and I want to do a bowl, I want to make it into a bowl, what I would do is heat up some quinoa, put a bed of quinoa at the bottom, put that on top, cut up some avocados, throw that on top. If I was making a taco, I already have the base, right? The base with the protein and everything. Then I can make a taco. I can add avocado. I can add jalapenos. So many different ways. Add a little bit of salsa if I didn't have well, you probably could still use salsa with the water chestnuts and the bamboo shoots. I don't know. Have I tried it that way? I might have. I do all types of crazy stuff. I like to play with taste. I'm one of those people that get in the kitchen and turn into a mad scientist and find all different kind of ways. And people like, really? You did that? You mixed those two things? And I give them a spoonful and they taste it and they're like, ooh, that was hella good. Tell me that recipe. So I say you got to just play with stuff and make stuff that you know that you like. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to create this for y'all, to show you how simple it is. Like, I don't tell y'all because I want to add an extra, stress into your life. I want to make sure you live long and healthy. Oh my God, everything is smelling so amazing over here. Oh, if y'all could see come on, once again. There you go. Like I said, I'm about to throw the tempeh in right now. About to throw the tempeh in the carrots. You get in there, let that soften up. So this is pretty much going. Got the tempeh. I'm gonna throw the carrots. Oh, see, y'all was about to let me forget my garlic. My garlic. That's what I forgot to put. I can put my garlic in right now. No worries. Put some garlic in there. I already have some garlic ready. Same thing. Garlic. Great for digestive, great for antioxidants. All the foods that I'm showing y'all that we're putting in here, you know how everybody's talking about, what's going on around the world with the health issues, right? With the COVID, right? Well, everything that I showed you today that we're putting in there for the most part help with your health, right? Everything that we just threw in there boosts your immune system. High sources of vitamin C, vitamin K. Garlic also helps you if you ever feel like nauseated and stuff like that. It also helps with nausea. What else? Let me think. Oh, whatchamacallit? Garlic also helps with strengthening your bones. So you know how people get the brittle nails, brittle bones and stuff like that? Garlic helps out with that. What else? Muscle fatigue. Garlic is great for muscle fatigue. So it's like once you start researching these foods and seeing how much all the different benefits that they have, he was like, man, I'm taking my multivitamin just by eating right. Just by putting the right foods in my body. All right, I got the garlic in there now. Let me throw in the tempeh. I'm throwing the carrots too. All right, you got that in there. I'll give it a good mixture. Let it all mix around. So this is, y'all officially part of my first Zoom cooking class, so congratulations. Obviously, the more I do them, the better they will get. But this is the gist. I'm also looking to partner with some chefs to do the Zoom classes with us, the cooking classes, so they can put their twist on it too. Shoot, I want to give y'all access to all the resources. Making sure. Well, let me put all this stuff up so I can clean it once I'm done. Keep my kitchen nice and clean. Mix everything around. So I'm mixing everything, y'all. So I'm going to show y'all in a second. I'm going to bring it over to the camera. So it's going to be a nice little mixture. I'm going to let everything sit there for a second, and then we can talk for a second while this cooks, okay? So look at all these beautiful colors. Look at this. Look at this right here. You see all those colors? Let me see if I can bring it in right here. It's cooking, but look at all these beautiful colors in here, right? You see that? That's how your food should look, all the different colors in there. Oh, man. There you go. So I'm going to let it cook for a little bit longer. We can chop it up while it's cooking. And then I'm gonna throw the teriyaki on there. All right. Okay, we're gonna let that do its thing. All right. So, yep, I got everything. We just gotta wait for it to cook. Now throw some teriyaki. Let me unmute y'all for a second. Get some conversations going. What's up, y'all? So, did you see me do anything super complicated or super hard? Like if I wasn't really like talking with y'all and I had like 20, 30 minutes to just get dinner ready or get me something ready for lunch, it would have been done like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything real simple, real straightforward. You know what I'm saying? It's like I could be letting that cook and I could be helping the kids do something around the house. If it was time to do homework or, you know, it's time for me to start cleaning up or whatever the case may be, that's doing its thing. I got time to go, you know, do my thing. We got to just make sure that we take the time to really just say, it's really no excuse. I just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Once I really told myself, I need to stop making excuses why I'm not cooking and why I'm not doing certain things, because I was that person when I got off my 9-to-5 job, I would call the wife and be like, hey, babe, you know, I know you getting off work, I'm getting off work. What we got for the kids? Nothing. I was like, damn, do you want me to just stop and grab some pizzas or what do you want me to do? Yeah, that sounds good. Go to, Little Caesars or something and grab the little $5 quick and easy pizzas. You know what I'm saying? It's quick and easy, but what are we really getting out of it at the end of the day? This can be just as quick and easy if we prepare, if we have the right stuff in the refrigerator and we know what we're going to be doing for a week. As simple as saying, okay, on your refrigerator, what recipes you want to do for the week, and then going to the store and just buying the ingredients and making sure you have everything in the fridge. You know, having that just posted right there and be like, okay, I know I have everything to make my whatever for the week, right? And like I said, if you make enough of this, you could do 2 or 3 things with this one concoction. You can do the lettuce wraps. We can turn it into a taco and do, like I said, the jalapenos, avocado. If you guys like stuff like that, you can do that. You can do a bowl and add quinoa. You know what I'm saying? Just different things you can play off of it, right? And that's what it's all about. It's just making sure that you have the right resources at the house, because if you don't stay prepared in having the right things at the house, man, it's so easy to go grab some junk. It really is, especially in this day and age where all that stuff is readily available. Y'all was gonna let me sit there and just talk to y'all to get to mix my stuff around. Okay. Actually, boom, boom, boom. Damn, this smells good. I just want to eat and cut off this live. That's what I want to do. I'm ready to eat right now. Y'all is playing. All right. Actually, let me add a little bit more. I don't want it, like I said, I don't want it to stick. Now, if you choose to use if you wanted to use something to oil the pan, you could use an olive oil to do it. But me personally, if I don't have to use oil, I try to cut back on as much oil as possible. I always tell people like this. It's so funny. Like, Vaughn, would you put oil down your sink?
But I what? Put oil down my sink? No.
Oil down your sink or your pipes?
No.
Why not?
Because it'll clog it up.
It'll clog up the pipes, right? And you kids, you got to get a plumber and the whole 9. We'll take that exact same oil and put it in our body. So what is it doing to the inside of us, especially if our bodies are 70% water? What happens when you mix oil and water?
They don't mix.
They don't mix. You know what I'm saying? So getting away from foods that are super oily. Like I said, occasionally I do. I'm not going to lie. You will see me cooking with a little bit of oil, but it's not like I'm sitting there every day like I used to. Like, man, fried chicken is my thing. I go get me some party wings and cook up some fried chicken, right? That's how I continue to gain the weight and health issues and the whole 9. It was like, man, once I really told myself, Hold on, let me get the teriyaki sauce. It's time for the sauce. When you put the sauce on here, the whole house starts to, oh my God, starts to smell so amazing. And you see that I didn't use no salt, no nothing like this. This is gonna have everything in it, you know? And all you gotta do is just give it a good mix. Make sure everything is covered. Oh my God. That teriyaki takes it to a whole nother level. And then now just let it marinate in the teriyaki in the pan. Let it all absorb into the tempeh and everything. Let it cook down now. Give it another like 10 minutes to let it do its thing. Let me show you what this looks like. Okay. So I just added the sauce, y'all. Go ahead and take a look. You see that? Yeah.
That looks good. Looks good.
It's hella good. Come on. And when you're eating it, like I said, you could throw it in a wrap. You can add jalapenos to it, add avocado, add whatever you want to throw on there. Give it a little extra little kick. You know, I love spice. I'm a spice person. Not everybody. Oh, you know what's a great sauce I like to add, which is also, y'all ever use this stuff? This right here, the little Asian hot sauce.
Sriracha.
And you take this, you watch, when I'm done, I'm gonna put this in a wrap and sprinkle a little of this on there. Y'all gonna call me and say, thank you, coach. That was amazing. It was fire. But like I said, I want to make everything nice and simple, right? Simple, easy, ready to go. Benicia, did you see anything that was super complicated?
No, nothing, but I can't eat soy. But I heard the substitute, so I'm good.
Yeah, the chickpeas. That's what I said. Some people, like me, occasionally, you know, I eat soy, different things. Today I was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But if you don't, chickpeas just as easy. You can throw some chickpeas in there, do the exact same thing, get the exact same great flavor. Any other questions on what we went over? You know, any substitutes? I know you said soy was one of your things. Any food allergies? Nothing, y'all? Y'all gonna make it this easy on me? My first go around? Okay, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Making my life. Okay. Was there anything? I mean, we have a small class right now, so I like the intimacy that we can actually talk. Was there anything that you would say, hey, coach, next time you do a video, I would appreciate this. I know, obviously, the actual recipe, I want to get that out to y'all. This one was something that I really it was a concoction of mine. So I didn't have the exact measurements. That's why I gave you guys a rough measurements of everything that I was using. Oh, see, y'all had me forgot the ginger. See, I'm so caught up with talking with y'all. Let me add my ginger to this. So, ginger. So this is a little cool thing I found at the store. You know how sometimes you gotta mince or cut up ginger and stuff like that? These are like little ginger cubes that are already. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, so these are super cool. All you have to do is open it up, and then you can just push out a little bit of ginger. You don't have to go through peeling it or anything like that. You just add it to the food, and you know that ginger takes food to a whole nother level. Oh my God. Let's get in there, y'all. Give it another 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'll just let this ginger get through there. Let me mix it around. I'm gonna show y'all, and then I'm gonna wrap it. I'm gonna put it in a wrap and show you what it looked like. All right. But yeah, I want to get feedback. You know, I want to make sure when you guys log into classes like this that you guys get the most out of it. Obviously, Next time, I can even write this up for y'all, like, you know, what I used and put it on our group me page and everything. But I want to make sure that you guys have the right resources. You know, was there anything that you feel like I didn't go over, or it could have been a better presented for the class moving forward, since this is the very first one, right? So
Some people may want to actually see the food cooking in the skillet. I don't know. They might be
cooking this thing. Okay. I was thinking I need to get like a tripod because I'm using the laptop right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me see. I can. Matter of fact, that's easy. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
You see that delicious smell coming off of it?
Yeah, I can see.
Oh man,
See.
it's about to go down. So that's easy. I could do it. Yeah, I could, since it's court. I mean, I can just take it over there. So yeah, you know, that's why I was trying to bring it to y'all as much as possible. More and be like, here you go. Until I get like a paid camera person that
Look.
like walking like over my shoulder every 2 seconds. What is that? Ginger.
Freeze dried ginger that you can cook with.
See, there you go.
I've been putting them in everything. My salads, my teas, my stir fries.
See, that's what's up. You gotta share that on the group me page.
Got you.
It's things like that. So that's why we have group me, y'all, to share little stuff like that, share recipes. You know, sometimes it only takes one little thing, somebody seeing somebody do something to plant that seed and be like, oh shoot, I never even thought about that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to come off like I got all the answers to everything. That's why I created the group me page, so we can feed off of each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? So you do something and it sparks something in me, or it sparks something in somebody else, and we continue to have that energy just flow through the group. So that'd be something great to add to that. I love stuff like that. Anything else? Michael, I know Michael's still there. Michael.
I'm muted. I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Anything you can add? Anything that you feel that you would love Coach to do?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I feel like for your first time, this was amazing, and I feel like that's something that I could do. I feel like that's something
That's why I wanted to put something together. Oh, you smell it bad? All right, she just came back. When you came back from the store? Oh, he went to the store. So she walked in the house. Her heart lit up. Okay, so I'm gonna put it together. So I'm gonna throw it together. I'm gonna show you. It's really easy. I'm gonna show you how long it takes to put this together. All right, how long it takes to plate this. Boom. Boom. All right. And done. Just that easy. Right? Can y'all see that?
Yep.
Just that easy. I use the romaine lettuce. Just wash it off, you know, get you a thing of romaine lettuce, peel them off, rinse them, clean them, and then boom, you use it as a taco shell, right? So keeping it nice and light. If you did want to use a tortilla, do we have any tortillas back? Or the kids ate them all? You got some? Okay, let me get a tortilla. Ooh, where my sauce at? So you could have put it in a tortilla, made it into like a little taco. But what I'm gonna do, I told y'all, I don't play, y'all. I really gets down in the kitchen, for real, for real. So I'm gonna add me a little extra spice. I'm gonna drizzle. You see that? You see that drizzling skills? You know this ain't my first time. You seen that? I had that back and forth action like this. Every little spot on the. Come on, man, check this out. This ain't no game out here.
Right.
Real life health meals 101 with your cat. Okay, now, man, you have to be an expert when you bite into this. Okay, this is not for the faint, right? You can't worry about getting messy. Y'all remember those Carl's Jr. commercials when you bite into something? Cool. Wow. It was good. I did that for y'all. Love y'all so much. I bit into the super hot ass food, so y'all know it's really that good. No, but for real, man, try the recipe out. Please let me know how it goes. When you're cooking it, if you have any questions, text me. But it's just as simple as that. You know, we was talking, we was messing around, so the video went a little bit longer, but in real time, 20, maybe 30 minutes to knock it all out. Great way. You can make these, use it as a meal prep. So you could get everything, put the romaine lettuce in a container, like a to-go container, have your stuff, take it to work, easy. Don't even, actually, me personally, I like it when it's nice and cool. So after it cooks, they cool down to room temperature, then eat it. So if you're taking it to work, you know, take it to work, let it sit out, you know, put it in the refrigerator, obviously, but an hour before you plan on having lunch, take it out the refrigerator, let it get to room temperature, put it into your romaine lettuces, have your wraps right there at work, easy to go, you know what I'm saying? Something that's really practical to use. That's what I want to give y'all, something that's practical that y'all can use, whether you're at home, you're at work, no excuses, okay, y'all?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna make sure that this recording, they said it was recording, so I'm gonna make sure this recording is good. I'm going to repost it on our page once I figure out how to do all this technical fun stuff. And then our cooking classes are bi-weekly. So we won't have one next week, but we will have one the following week. That one I'll probably look up one actual recipe that I have. This one, like I said, it was something that I was looking at the weather today. I really was craving one of these wraps, these lettuce wraps. So I was like, man, let me just show them something that I eat. And this is what I'm gonna give you every single week, something that I actually eat at the house, y'all, okay? So I appreciate y'all tuning in. And like you said, you guys made it easy on me. Ain't no questions then. Y'all, it's time to go cook. It's time to go to the store, buy everything you need. I will see y'all later, all right?
All right,
Bye.
thank you.
Sounds good.
I'll see y'all later. Have a great one.
You too.
Bye.